Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. I'm here with Kisha.
Hello.
And we are about to head into this cave. Probably just for an item or something. I'm not sure if this is the way through or not.
Yeah, it looks like it is actually.
We might get to meet a new rock Pokemon, maybe. He's impressed with my Poketch.
Oh, he gave you HM06. Whichever one that is. It'll tell you in a minute. Rock Smash! Which Bidoof will learn. Don't you worry.
So, Rock Smash, what type of move is that, do you think?
That's a rock type move. No, I think it's a ground type move.
Because rock and ground are different, right? They're two different types.
It's a fighting type move. Never mind.
But by name, you would think that it would be good against rock type Pokemon.
I do. Actually, it being a fighting type move, I know it'll be good at least against rock type Pokemon.
So that's going to help in the next gym.
That it should.
I'm going to teach it to Bucky.
Yeah, it won't do you any good against ground type, but it won't be bad against ground type. It'll definitely be great against the rock type Pokemon, which... Oh,
these guys might be kind of tough. I don't know. It's a new area, so...
Oh, but it's along the same path. And really, if they are tough, that'll be all for the better.
Camper Curtis. His Starly's a little bit higher level than the last one we ran across. Rock Smash probably wouldn't do too good, considering it's fighting. But... Bucky's gonna level up again pretty soon.
Good stuff.
Damn you, Starly, and your quick attack.
He can hit first, but you're still hitting harder, so...
That's true. It's not gonna make much of a difference until the end here, where we could have knocked him out instead of taking a hit. But I brought plenty of potions along, and we can heal up in between fights.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Level 9! Defense curl! Learning things! Shinx in battle!
I'm gonna keep battling and heal up.
Oh yeah, smash that Shinx in the face.
So, Defense Curl, though, not really all that useful if you plan on having that be your only Pokemon out, right? I mean...
Well, no, I mean, it would be used, like, use a couple of Defense Curls and then continue with your battle, and the other Pokemon's gonna have a harder time, you know, doing all that much damage to you. It's the same thing as, like, well, not the same thing, obviously, but it's like the exact opposite of using Growl. Instead of lowering their attack, you're raising your own defense, thus, you know... Either way, you're curtailing the damage you're taking just a little bit.
Well, our Quick Claw let us get out a second Defense Curl before he hit us again, so... We can go ahead and see how well this works. Well, that did a pretty good job. I did not mean to pick it a third time. So that's not going to be good.
Being cocky.
Being cocky with my Defense Curls.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. We need to get like 4 tackles in. Well, I think we can do it with our defense as high as it is now.
Yep. You should be fine.
Unless he crits on us, but...
Even then, your defense is higher, so you should be okay. He's doing, like, not a lot of damage at all.
Defense Curl helped more than I thought that it would. Take him out. I would like to get all of this trainer experience for Bucky.
90 points!
Good enough. Thanks, Curtis. Probably have to use another potion, though. Let's see... Or did I use them all already?
You used them all already.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's he at? He's at 11.
So, basically...
What do you recommend here? You recommend running back?
Well, you're already in the cave. Now, if you want to do any exploring, you can do that. But if you don't,
Probably
you're basically...
Zubated.
If you don't want to really do any exploring, you basically stick Bucky out, don't do any attacks, bring him back, let him get half experience until, you know, we get there.
Well, I'll see what he does against the level 6 Zubat. And how hard he gets hit by leeches. Yeah, he really can't sustain more than like 1 or 2. Like, really more than 1 fight. But we can keep letting him pop out first, like you were suggesting.
Because really, you're still gonna have to do some level of grinding between now and the gym. Yeah, and you can't go anywhere over that side because you can't use Rock Smash outside of battle yet.
What was the deal with that? Like, what level do they have to be?
He has to go beat the Orberg gym.
Oh, he has to have the badge to do that. That makes sense.
That's how you have to do it with all 8 gyms.
It's alright. I plan on using it in battle at the gym.
Well, by all means. It's a Bidoof!
If only we had full HP.
Pokemon!
Significant, but that's okay. We're
Monk's
just gonna burn this Bidoof.
Burn that motherfucker down!
He's already down. We're gonna burn him farther down.
Yay! Set his coat on fire.
He's not water type yet.
That he is not.
He's gonna growl at us through his teeth.
His big old Bucky teeth. But he is not Bucky. She is not Bucky. All of the Bidoofs are girls.
Oh, so close. Sorry. We're gonna scratch and finish him off. Nice.
So
we can leave the cave.
That's right, unless you're stopped by a Zubat.
We're pretty close. We might get Zubatted. Yeah, we made it. Yay. Now we're in the city. We can go to the... Are we gonna get fought? Like...
No, that's not a...
He's gonna show me where the gym is. This one really holds you by the hand.
Yeah, you're right about that. You know, I've been kind of resisting you saying that every time. Oh, you don't want to go up to him yet, because he might challenge you. I don't actually know whether or not.
But he's in front of the Pokemon Center. I have to.
He's in front of the Pokemon Center. That's the gym.
That's the gym. Okay. The red was throwing me off. I do need to find the Pokemon Center. There it is. Ah,
yeah, you've been saying that.
I'm overshooting it every time. There we go.
You've been saying that they kind of hold your hand, and I've been kind of resisting that just because this is one of my favorites. Not my favorite, not my absolute favorite. But this generation has definitely been one of my favorites, and I don't want to think about the fact that they've probably been hand-holding through most of Diamond and Pearl.
Of town tours.
Now, I don't know, well, that's the thing, this is Platinum, so I'm not entirely certain if they did this in Pearl or not. I don't remember if they did this in Diamond and Pearl, just because...
You think that they'd be less likely to do it in Platinum, because they would have done it in Diamond and Pearl, and you'd be playing the second version. Like, seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder where he compares to my dad. He just drifted. He drifted. He's a drifter.
So you gotta go and... Oh, you get more trainers to defeat! Yay! Experience points!
That's fine. I don't plan on going into the gym yet anyway.
Well, you can't go into the gym yet anyway, so ha!
And we'll get 4 of these, so we'll have more money by the time we come back. And we've still got our antidotes and paralyzed heals from before, so...
Yep.
Alright, so...
So try and be a little stingier about your potions from now on.
Yeah.
Just a little.
It's gonna take
No, you don't want to go back there
yet. That's where it came from.
Yeah. You want to go down.
We already beat the trainers up there, so otherwise it's just a bunch of Zubats. I really should probably be going in some of these buildings and talking to people, but...
It's really what you should be doing, but what you're not doing is that. I want to say this area also gives you the opportunity to catch
Why
a
does
Machop.
a Machop say Pigyo?
I can't answer that.
Pigyo!
I would go look up the Japanese version, but honestly, I just don't care. So this area should also give you the opportunity to catch a fighting type, like probably a Machop or something like that.
Or Geodude.
Geodude's not a fighting type, though, and why would you want to catch one of those anyway?
I always caught the Geodudes in red when I played red.
I never caught the Geodudes. I'm like, Geodudes are stupid.
Time to try out my Rock Smash. Quickly.
Yeah. No.
It's super effective a little bit. Oh,
but
well,
it
hits
fell.
And their defense falls.
Of course, now he's making himself faster.
He just shined his rocks. That's okay. Not sure what that does. Okay. You must have mistaken us for
You're an electronic Bidoof who's going to zap him. Not an electric, an electronic.
Cyborg. A cyborg Bidoof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep rock smashing him. I mean, there's no other reason. I can defense curl too, dude, but you're going down here. You just rose your defense back up to what it was before it fell. Tackle and finish him off. Hopefully finish him off. He's defense curling.
Well, he's only got like 2 HP left.
Yeah.
So.
It's not very effective. Oh. Level 10.
Yeah.
What level does he evolve again? 14?
15.
15. A little bit longer to wait. Does he have 3 forms? Or just 2?
Just 2. Doesn't matter. You won't be using him much after this anyway.
I should keep him on my final team just to show you. Just be like, no, I don't want the Zapdos. I'll keep Bucky.
Yeah, no. Well, you don't want the Zapdos anyway because we are not, you know, finishing the game with the legendaries. Not really. That's almost
it's not
like
as
cheating.
impressive.
It's
not
not.
as impressive. You want like Mr. Mime on your final team or something that's actually impressive to people.
Something that you went out of your way to catch.
Holy crap! Almost took him out on that one. That's alright, you can raise your defense all you want to.
I do
Lower
rock
again.
smash!
Baidu's gonna get all the experience he needs in this cave, I think.
Probably.
Worker Mason.
360 again. Is that all you got? Is that all they're paying you, motherfucker?
Well, they're coal miners. They make minimum wage.
So you can only spare 360 yen.
Actually, I think coal miners make a decent amount of money, not minimum wage, but...
I actually don't even know what minimum wage in Japan is. Hell, I was working
Is
a
there
bottom...
a minimum wage in Japan?
I don't know. I was working a bottom of the barrel job when I was there, and I was still getting 1,000 yen an hour. So that was like $12 an hour for sitting around and playing with babies.
Yeah, well,
And yelling at them in
Child
English.
care's a little bit different, but...
Oh, I wasn't caring for them. I was yelling at them in English. There's a little bit of difference.
That's true.
Just a little bit. They paid me to come in for a couple hours and speak English at them. And hopefully their little baby brains would absorb it.
some English.
It's like, hello, little 2-year-old! You don't know what I'm saying! And you found a potion.
Then we go this way.
Hey, there's your gym leader.
What?
It's your gym leader.
Is it?
Yes. That's Rourke.
Rourke's just showing off in the cave.
Yep. You'll be able to do this too if you beat the gym leader first. That's me!
Oh man, he smashed a pebble. So this is another Geodude. Yep.
Geo! Dude. I don't know.
Oh, he roars like a velociraptor when you meet him.
That's not how velociraptors roar. I don't know how they roar.
It's a screech that I can't emulate. But her Rock Smash is doing a pretty good job. I think I'm gonna take my leveled up Baidu into the gym and Rock Smash some rock types. Can you look up what Pokemon the gym leader uses?
Oh, I can already tell you that. I've already got it pulled up. I know he uses 3 Pokemon, 2 of which are Rock Ground, 1 of which is Rock. And Platinum version, because I have to keep reminding myself to look for the differences.
Bit different.
It is a little bit different. He has a level 12 Geodude, a level 12 Onix, and a level 14 Cranidos.
Cranidos?
Yes. It's like a super...
I don't think I know what Cranidos is.
It's like a dinosaur.
I'm more afraid of the Onix just because I know what the Onix is.
But the Cranidos is 2 levels higher.
Higher than the Onix.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because you know how,
Gotta
like...
show off the new impressive Pokemon from the new generation, I guess.
Well, yeah. This job... I guess this game also does a... Not really, I wouldn't say a better job necessarily, but you end up seeing fewer of the new Pokemon, and it's a better blend of just all of the Pokemon in 4th gen. Whereas, like, 5th gen, for example, it's pretty much entirely new Pokemon until you defeated the Elite Four. I don't know what they did in 3rd
So I
gen.
decided to send out Monkey Butt.
Monkey butt! Monkey butt! Setting your little low-kicking karate ass on fire. And also...
doesn't really stand a chance against him.
And actually, I'm not entirely sure if this is from the get-go, but Chimchar should be a firefighting type. Oh, he's a firefighter.
So later on, he becomes fire and fighting?
If he's not already a fire and fighting, he's at least going to be a fire and fighting in the later evolutions.
Yeah, I remember he kind of looks like a Digimon later.
Well, they all look like Digimon after a while.
All the newer ones, at least in my opinion. Like, I never thought that, like, you know, Charizard, you know, it doesn't.
Well, first gen does a better job of not looking like Digimon, but later on, like...
Later on, they look like they're mixed with robots.
Yeah.
They got an escape rope.
How convenient.
And I
think they're expecting you to use it.
Pretty much. Only if I feel threatened, though. I need the experience.
That you do.
Alright, Bucky. You've seen your fair share of Geodudes. You're about to run out of your PP on Rock Smash, though.
Rock Smash! And normal type attacks won't do very good, so I'm thinking... your best bet would be either use the escape rope to GTFO, get healed up, and come back, or use your other Pokemon a little bit and let them get some experience while you fight your way out of the cave. And by that, when I say your other Pokemon, I mean Monkey Butt.
Pretty much Monkey Butt. Maybe Frizzed, but mostly Monkey Butt. I'm gonna have to chip down with Tackle here, hopefully, so that Bucky gets all the experience from the fight, because we're too close to switch out now.
Yep.
Even though even this Tackle might not do it. Do it! Yay. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and escape rope. Which direction? There it goes, that's the first one.
Because really, that's the only thing they're good for, so there's not a whole lot of point.
And then the trainer just vomits and he falls down right where he was at.
That's awful. Man, they must be a hardcore mining operation. People are out there late at night and everything.
You can go 24/7 on a coal mine. You might as well, it's dark down there anyway.
Ha! I guess it doesn't make any difference to you. You're not seeing the light of day.
So did that, I mean, I made it kind of a dead end in the coal mine. Was that all I needed to do to unlock the gym?
Yep. Well, that's all there is down there anyhow.
Yeah.
I mean...
But I still don't think we're a high enough level, so where do you recommend that we go to level up?
Well, back down there, it's the strongest Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's run down and fight some more Geodudes.
Yeah, at least get Bidoof up to like a level 12. If you can get over to that other side, go back up actually.
I didn't see that I could. I tried passing.
I think you can go under those, yeah. So there's an
go.
item on the other side.
Yeah, I couldn't go under at the top, and I didn't really think about it.
Pokemon that look like rocks that were moving, those were Geodudes, you little saying bad things about little girls.
You think if her dad works in the coal mine, he'd have told her about the Geodudes. And actually, you know, if the rock moves and says Geodude, then you know it's a Pokemon.
Well, no, then you know it's just a freaky moving rock.
Well, you know,
and you're terrified, like they're aliens
or
something.
That was the thing about the cartoon. You know, Ash would see a Pokemon, and the Pokemon would go, Pokemon would go, Jinx! And he'd be like, you know,
what's
Pokedex,
that
what
Pokemon?
Is it? And the Pokedex would say, that's
Hey,
Jinx.
Pokemon! Hey, Pokedex! I used to have a really good Ash impression. Actually, and I know I've told you this, well, I think I told you this. When I was in Japan, one of the girls I used to spend time around, you need to go up that way and get that item. One of the girls I used to hang out with for a while, she would stare at me funny for a while when she'd listen to my voice, and I'd be like, what? What is it? And she just was like, I don't know. I just can't figure it out. Something about your voice is really familiar. And one day as we were biking to one of our classes, she just stops and she turns around. She's like, oh, you sound like Satoshi from Pokemon. And I'm like, huh? Because I hadn't heard
So the Japanese version?
Yes, and that's Ash's name in Japanese is Satoshi. And I'm like, what? Nande? And she's like, see, do it. And she's like, Pokemon, get skaze! And I'm like, huh? And she's like, just say it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, you sound exactly like Satoshi. You sound like the voice actress for Satoshi. And I'm like, thank you, Kaio. I don't know. I sound like a little boy in Japanese. That's,
Well, you sound like the voice actress.
I sound like the voice actress who sounds like a little boy in Japanese.
Close enough.
And then
Better
she told
than, like, Goku as an adult voice.
I'm Goku! Blah, blah, blah. His voice is really high-pitched in the Japanese version, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of okay with it. I don't know why, but when I see it, I'm not that weirded out.
I don't know, it bothered me for a while, and then that was all I was hearing when I was in Japan, so it was like, it stopped bothering me. Rock Smash! See, now I keep thinking Hulk Smash every time I see Rock Smash.
By Doof, growing twice as tall and wearing stretchy purple pants. Bucky Smash!
I wonder if he would like...
You wouldn't like Bucky when he's angry.
Okay, I've just had the weirdest thought. If he did that, would the fur on his body spread out? Or would he sprout more fur follicles, so that he could continue to have fur completely covering his body instead of having much sparser fur as he got bigger?
He would get more folliculi.
Folliculi.
I don't know if that's hair.
I don't know if that's the word.
It could be hair, or he could just be like Lordy brown skin.
I guess that would be folliculi. Follicule. Follicule.
I think it's follicle.
I think it is follicle, and I think I was like, wait a minute.
Folliculi. I didn't mean to rock smash there. I meant to tackle.
You would think. Follicule. Molecule.
We're almost to level
follicle.
12. What does this Machop say?
Macho! See, that one.
That's very cute.
Isn't saying anything retarded.
No. I don't think there's anything else to get here, though.
You would think with all of the Machops around, it would like give you the opportunity to catch a Machop and not a Zubat.
Zubat. Well, see, the Machops are very work-oriented.
So they're not trying to, they're not running around attacking you and shit.
No, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're carrying rocks.
You mean they're carrying Geodudes?
Pretty much.
That's
the Geodudes need to be mined up and ground up into powder.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. That's so bad.
Actually, no, they're probably freeing the Geodudes from rock prisons, and the Geodudes are just roaming around,
and that's why you're battling them left and right.
Yes.
Oh, that's so awful. I'm just imagining powdered Geodude.
They're like
being made
dolphins
into cement.
They're like dolphins in tuna nets, only
no.
Chop chop.
So if you grind up a Geodude, I'm assuming obviously that it loses its face and its facial structures and all that jazz. And it probably dies.
For a minute there, I thought that the Machop fought me.
No, the Geodude that's gonna get ground into a powder and turned into cement apparently is going to battle you.
He can steer clear. Just look for eyes and then you'll know you shouldn't grind it up.
But you were the one that they said they were gonna grind them up and turn them into cement, which makes me wonder if when you walk on cement, do you hear a groaning of all of the ground up Geodudes?
No, and here's why. Because they're dead.
That's so sad.
No, they could be filled with haunters.
That's so sad.
They could be filled with Ghastlies. Ghastlies are just all of the dead Geodudes from the pavement.
That's so sad. I always thought Ghastly was like a specific dead Pokemon. And by that, Ghastlies are just Ghastlies.
But Ghastlies are just round, right? I mean, they're not a certain shape. There's that rumor going around that, like, Gengar is a dead Clefairy.
Yeah, so wouldn't that mean that its pre-evolutions would have to be dead something in the Clef
Hey, it's an
family?
Onix. It's a wild Onix.
Do you want to catch a wild Onix? I would say no, but I think the little kid in you wants to.
Strategically, I don't want to, but yeah, you're right. Like the little kid in me is like, holy crap, it's an Onix. If my Rock Smash doesn't kill it, I might try to catch it.
Onixes
just to have one.
They just look impressive. They're nothing. They're just glorified Geodudes.
I always thought they were awesome. And then what? You trade them to get a Steelix?
Yeah, I don't know.
They evolve into Steelix.
I know they evolve in Steelix, but I don't like rock Pokemon, and I don't deal with rock Pokemon, and I definitely don't deal with Onixes. So I can't tell you anything about them really. I just know what's good against them. So I have no idea what makes them evolve, actually. I mean, I'm sure you have to use, like, some kind of evolutionary stone to get it to evolve into a Steelix. I don't think it just evolves.
Because it was, I think Steelix was in 2nd gen.
Yes, it was.
And it was one of the benefits of, hey, everybody, you need to move on up to 2nd generation. We've got Steelix, and we've got, what was the metal version of Scyther?
Scizor.
Scizor, yeah.
Scizor.
I remember that was one of the...
They also had Dark-type Pokemon at that point.
Was it Dark?
Yeah, because the 2 new evolutions of EV were Umbreon and Espeon at that point. So, that's what, like, it introduced Steel-type and Dark-type, and those are the only 2 new types to be introduced.
I want to hit him again, but I don't want to knock him out.
Throw a Pokeball at him.
Give my third try.
Too bad you don't have any Pokemon that have status affecting things
Why
like
aren't
Paralyze.
Why aren't Pokeballs reusable? I guess if they bust out of them, they break them.
I guess so.
I'm gonna try it. Okay, he's hardening, so I'm gonna tackle him one more time. If it knocks him out,
maybe you're just not supposed to have it on it.
If it knocks him out, it knocks him out.
And you get a lot of experience.
Alright, we'll try one more Pokeball, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just finish him off. Because we don't need him right now at all.
You don't need him ever, really. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Yep, he's just bent on not being caught. And your Pokeballs just aren't good enough.
We'll just mark that down as the time we found the Wild Onix. Finish him off with a tackle, Bidoof. If you told me 10 years ago... Well, I mean, I guess if you told me... How old is the original Pokemon? 15 years? If you told me 15 years ago that a hamster would finish off an Onix pretty easily, I'd be like, no way, man.
Bidoof's a beaver.
Okay, I'm gonna say he's a hamster that evolves into a beaver.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's Pokemon, of course it doesn't make any sense, but he looks more like a hamster right now than a beaver. He doesn't have a beaver tail.
But baby beavers eventually, they don't just, turn into beavers. They're baby beavers from the beginning.
But he doesn't even look like a baby beaver. He looks like a full-grown hamster. And it also explains
he actually looks more like a guinea pig than a hamster.
That's true. But it does... Rodent makes more sense in the wild and in the grass. Plus his description says he's a mouse.
But he's not a mouse, he's a beaver. Come on, Nintendo, get it straight. So you're gonna go heal, because your Pokemon have taken a beating, you horrible, abusive trainer.
I saw a Pokeball on the other side of a fence back there. I should probably try to figure out a way around to get that, too.
That would be a good idea. You might need Rock Smash for that.
Maybe, it's true. But I'll have that soon.
The game tends to...
There's two angry guys over here.
They look like they're battling. It looks like the game's really trying to advertise that whole battling your friends thing.
Yeah, you can battle a friend.
And then you can capture the video using the Versus recorder.
Sorry I distracted you guys.
I actually recorded the last match I had with Ransom. It was kind of funny.
Ransom's my son, for anyone who's listening who doesn't know that I've got kids, but he's getting into Pokemon, and he's asked that Kisha play with him, which is really cute and sweet. Okay,
it's really hard to not... That's gonna be useful later. It's really difficult to not, beat his ass every time we play.
Yeah, you gotta play it easy,
nice.
He's just not getting into it.
It's not nice.
So, what is a yellow shard, and what is a dire hit? So I just got two things that I have no idea what they are.
I am going to give you a guess on dire hit, just because I don't remember.
It's a battle item.
Just in case for some reason you're just now tuning in, forgive me. It's been a little while since I played this game. The last one I played was in Japanese, so I largely ignored a lot of things. Dire hit...
Black and white in Japanese.
Dire hit, if I remember correctly, yes, I did play black and white in Japanese, so I'm just like, that's an item, that's an item, that's an item, that's an... Oh, I can read that, it's in katakana. Oh, that's an item, that's a Pokeball. If I remember correctly, dire hit is one of those things like X attack, X accuracy. It like as a one-time use battle enhancer that allows you to be more likely to make critical hits. I could be completely wrong. I could have just pulled that all entirely out of my ass. I don't remember.
Well, I can look at its description in the item menu here in just a few minutes.
That you can. Yellow shard. That might just be an item that you can sell. I'm not sure.
Quit
that
being
or
confused
it's...
and take him out, Bucky.
Yellow shard is either going to be an item that you're just going to be able to sell for money, or it's going to become like a... There are going to be certain things you're going to pick up for the various Pokemon, like for the various Pokemon. I'm speaking too quickly. Let me slow down. Yellow shard. I don't think this is one of those, but basically Arceus has a bunch of plates that you'll be picking up to change his type.
Yeah.
Yellow shard might work the same way. I don't think it does, though.
To somebody to do something?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like you'll be picking up various plates in here for like they specifically work for Arceus, not the other ones, but it's like poison plate, psychic
which
plate.
I have no interest in using Arceus later anyway, but
Well, you're not even gonna get Arceus later. So
pretty much. Okay,
Sorry.
Yellow Shard, it appears to be from some sort of implement made long ago. And then we have
so it might be useful, or you might just sell it. I'm really not sure.
Dire Hit, an item that raises the critical hit ratio. You're right about that one.
Yay!
You want to do a search for Yellow Shard really quick and we can find out.
I shall do that.
Well, while you're doing that search, we're going to go ahead and end this episode.
Quit making me search for things!
You're my Pokemon professor! Quit yelling at me!
Quit doing things wrong!
Aw. Well, I'm gonna keep doing things wrong, and she's gonna search for Yellow Shard, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.